YouTube. So today I'm taking my ATTE and making it into a UTAT. Alright, so just a few quick views of it before I dive into the video and explain each part in more detail. And yes, it's got wheels on the bottom so it can move nice and easy like that. So this is it. I like the 21st Nova course so much. I was just like, why not get this staple vehicle in my collection? So this is the UTAT, also called the Trident, because you can see it's got 3 of the big blasters. It's just an alternative to the AT-TE when terrain's not suitable for that sort of thing. And as you can see, this thing is like an absolute unit. Compared to like the AT-UT in the movies, it's a little bigger and the angles aren't quite there, but I don't know, man. I like this one a lot. I'm cool with that. I sort of view it as like a bigger brother of the AT-UT, maybe like the Command AT-UT or something. So real quick, AT-UT, UTAT, I mean, is unstable terrain artillery transport, just for anyone who doesn't know. In this, I gotta say, it's probably my favorite thing I've ever built on my own. The bar was not very high before, if you ever saw my AT-OT mock, but I think this thing is a beaut and it looks great. So in this video, I'm just gonna show everything off about what this thing's all about. And then in the second half of the video, I'll kind of sort of explain how I made it. It's not fully, it uses pretty much all the pieces from the ATTE. And then I had to use a bunch of my own pieces, just get some angles, get some other things done, make some more turrets and things like that. But I'll try to generally explain that in the second half of the video if you have any interest in making that. And yeah, just one last thing before I dive into it. A quarter of the way to 1,000 subs. Thanks so much for subbing. Trying to up my video quality and just make things a little bit better. So if you notice a difference, let me know in the comments, and let me know in the comments if you like this. So yeah, let's jump into it. Classic deep dive time now. I don't even really know where to begin, so I guess I'll start up front. So here we got the cockpit. You can seat 1 pilot. It's the same exact build as the ATTE's cockpit. I didn't really know how to make my own, and I thought it looked fine on the ATTE, so I just left it in there. Otherwise, front, just some paneling and armoring on the sides. And then these were the ATTE legs, if you notice. And here's a side view. Just a bunch of more paneling. And the 8 little leg things on each side, how it gets around. Then you can see I added wheels to it, just so I can move around nice and easy. Then each side also has the big blaster, and that's what those look like. I think they turned out fine. I guess we can jump on the back side. Nothing too fancy, just had to extend the paneling quite a bit and change that up quite a bit from the normal ATT. It still uses the same Technic mechanism, just to open it up. And the other side is the exact same. So let's get on to the top now. The big gun, the main middle gun, really almost entirely the same as your normal ATT, just kind of reversed. This now goes in front, that goes in back. And to make it stick up more, I just had to extend it all by a few plates, as you can see there. I mean, a couple of bricks to make it a little bit taller. I thought it looked a little awkward without that before. And these armoring bits I added didn't fit as well if I didn't add the bricks. And then the back side, I've got the 4 turrets on the back, just like the actual UTAT. I think these turned out really nice. I think they look nice. They're small, they're simple. I also really liked how I connected them. So they're just like that, you know, with the normal hole. And then they just go on a Technic piece. Because these are like, fit right in there. I've got a couple of plates, circle plates stacked with the holes in the middle. So they go right in there nice and easy. And they stay on. You can open and close this just like that with that. And then another reason why I use the ATT base model is because I've got a carrying handle now. So that's there. It's fine. It's stable, and it's, you know, it's real nice and sturdy. I try to make anything I make, I try to make really sturdy. All right, so I guess we can go into the interior. This first interior is not very exciting. It is the same exact interior as your normal ATTE. I tried making a mini walker, trying to fit it in there, but it's just too small. It's too annoying to work with that interior. Mostly also because the side panels I made, see if I can get a good view. They're the same connections as the ATTE right there, but I made it all one long panel, and so I pretty much connected the side panel here and side panel there from the ATTE. So it can't rotate out, but it can fold in and out, just for some movability. But yeah, it's just too hard to access that space. Maybe I'll do something with it. I don't know. That's a small annoying space for now. And moving on to one of my absolute favorite parts of this build I did is the back side. You know, it's a bit bigger than the ATTE width-wise, so I was able to make the back space a bit bigger by reworking it. And so this opens up nice and easy, and if you move the ATTE gun, my ATUT gun a little bit like that, you can move it up one more. And then this folds down like this so the troops can get out. And yeah, here's the interior. It is so insanely nice and spacious compared to the ATTE. So you see I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 8 seats for 8 troopers if they want to sit down, and another one could stand there if they want. So easily fit 9 troopers in there. A bunch of control panels right here and here for 6 troopers to man the guns, man the turrets, man the doors. So that's awesome. And yeah, just some more details. And then I like these bracket pieces because I always like having a spot for your troops to put their gun down if they don't want to be holding it. So yeah, it's the interior. I just like it so much. It's so big compared to the ATTE, and it's so easy to work with. Just looking at this, you can completely open up the back so nice and easily. So yeah. And then if you want to close it, just fold it up like that again, and it's good to go. So that is the UTAT, probably my favorite thing I ever made, and I don't know how I'll make anything better than this for a while. I really got all the details down on it. Angle's not quite there, but otherwise pretty darn good. Yeah, let me know what you think. Personally, I love it so much. Look at that. So if you watched this long, thanks for watching. I will quickly now just go over how I transformed some things from the ATT if you're curious. So yeah. All right, transformation time. So first thing I did was I removed all the legs on your ATTE because UTAT does not have any legs. I initially built the whole ATT initially because I just wanted a base model to work off of. I didn't really know how to build this from scratch, so I built the base model. Yeah, first thing I did was move the legs. So all the legs, had to use a tweezers to get this one out because the Lego really locked it in there, which is good, but hard to disassemble then. Yeah, it's the first thing I did, remove the legs. Then once I removed the legs, I thought UTAT has one like continuous side panel, and so you just had to kind of figure out how to make that. So what I did, looking down here is like, it's a pretty sturdy connection. Pretty sturdy connection over here as well. I just combined, you'll just want to combine these two side panels. You obviously have to remove the leg and just remove a few more technic things here, but it's nothing like integral to the structure. So just remove those, and you can see you can easily just connect that whole plate once you remove this stuff, and then you'll almost have one side down. And then once I did that for both sides, making just that one continuous plate, I folded it up again. It'll fold in once, and then you'll just notice there's like a bunch of bits missing, like a bunch of armor bits missing, a lot of empty space between like something like this, a lot of empty space between your side panel and your top panel. So just add some plating to the front and back the front and the back end of the top panels, just to fill in the space. And while you're filling in the space, if you want to add the 4 back turrets like the one in the movie has, you'll just have to rework this back side a little bit. I ended up taking off these pieces completely right here and just using them for my big guns on the sides. So yeah. And then with this, it's not too bad. You just want to reverse this part with this part. You have to build a little bit, but it's not too hard to figure out, just because that main top blaster on the UTAT is a little bit further back. So once you do that and fill in all the armor bits, you'll have to do so in the front as well. So remove all the bubble turrets, and then you just have to extend the plates a little bit, and then take that off there. And then with this bit, that's how I added that paneling to the underside of the front, just with this. And then you can use one of those pieces that I don't even know what they're called, but they fold up, the piece, they just can move up and down like that. And so that's how I got that angle. Right. So that piece I forgot the name is literally this one right here with those white studs, that piece. So that is really just the gist of what I did to transform this into this. And then just some final things. The guns, you'll obviously have to get some pieces elsewhere to make those, and then same with the bottom. That's what mine looks like. If you're curious, just connect it up there. I've got wheels on the bottom just so it can move nice and easy. So appreciate you watching if you stuck around this long for the second time. Please like and sub if you're still here, really appreciate it. And please let me know what you think of this. I think this thing looks excellent. Infinitely better than my ATOT I tried making. So yeah, thank you.